You'll never guess. In this eerie mansion, 2 survivors begin undressing. Yes, Susan thanks Guoda for his daring rescue. Subtitle: Well, this place is ugly. I'll watch it. Later, they hurry to the police station. The car and house explode. The sheriff doubts it's a coincidence. Old Dow's experience is like a blockbuster. An explosion of epic proportions. The sheriff can't believe it's just a simple accident. The seasoned sheriff knew direct questioning wouldn't work, so he left on a pretext. Susan secretly opens the sheriff's computer and finds Golden Retriever's info and address. After the sneaky operation, the sheriff finally gets the info he was itching for. On the way back, Susan told Guoda that Golden Retriever had been trafficking people, 400 to be sold this time. His sister and father are there. Susan hopes Guoda will help. As a soldier, he can't stand by. So, he decides to kill that scoundrel. Meanwhile, the unaware Golden Retriever returns to the office and is subdued by Guoda like a tiger. But the Golden Retriever stays calm. Susan searches everywhere but finds nothing. Just as Guoda is to search, Susan's dad enters. Turns out he lied. The actual trafficker is his father. Susan asks Guoda for help to stop her father's evil. But it's her own dad. She's conflicted. The scum of a father is pointing a gun at Guoda. He coerces Susan to surrender her weapon. Shortly, Golden Retriever summons his top enforcer, and Guoda is subdued instantly. Just as he prepares to kill Guoda, the sheriff arrives. Golden Retriever blats first, accusing Guoda of kidnapping the boss daughter. The sheriff knows and arrests Guoda. He wakes up in a cage. This time, Guoda reveals the trafficking. The sheriff, eager to close the case, opens the cell. Guoda gets the hint and starts scoping out his targets with a syringe. After searching long, he found nothing. Suddenly, he saw Susan held hostage, ready to save her, but his foes notice him. The noise draws the Golden Retriever's eye. He opts to handle it, but surprise, he's skilled too. For a moment, Guoda is at a disadvantage, but after learning his opponent's moves, he easily repels them. Golden Retriever tries to play dirty. Guoda is knocked down, and Goldie plans to hand him over to his henchmen. Faced with 4 attackers, Guoda stays calm, slams the steel door to block 2, then swiftly turns to defeat the rest. Next, he fights like a god of war, holding his own against 3 opponents and totally dominating them. Guoda leaps onto the truck. The driver sees him and tries to knock him down with the billboard, but Guoda must jump. He lands on a bus below, but guess what? Golden Retriever's goons chase him down, but these small fries are no match. Guoda, with his sheer strength, wipes the floor with them. No holding back this time. He takes every last one down. Just when he's about to leave, a bald guy blocks his path. His height gives him a slight upper hand, but Guoda has no pushover either. He pulls off a sneaky move followed by a lantern punch that leaves the gun. Just as they're at it, more minions swarm in, and Guoda fights back with all his might. In the wild fight, he kicks an oil barrel, spilling oil, and a mislip and fall. Guoda pours oil all over himself, becoming a slippery little nugget. The more enemies, the less they can hold. He seizes the chance, using foes to propel himself out, grabs a bike, kicks it, and steps on the pedals. With the bike's help, Guoda begins to reign supreme, finishing the fight with his relentless kicks. Just then, the reinforcements arrive. Guoda slides over to the bald guy and acts as the bodyguard, smashing a window and jumping. Enemies throw barrels into water to burn him. Guoda has to share air with the bald man for oxygen. He swiftly swims to the other side and escapes. Morning, a plane flies above. Guoda asks the driver to call the sheriff, jumps down, lands perfectly on the truck, and blocks the rear view with his parachute. The unsuspecting 2 cars explode right away, and Guoda seizes the opportunity to dive into the cabin, kicking the driver and the door out. Facing the enemy fire, Guoda instantly starts dodging, but who would have thought Golden Retriever sneaks up on him? Suddenly, they engage in close combat. Guoda knocks over a chair and throws a punch right at Golden Retriever's nose. Golden Retriever executes a deadly move, and Guoda is momentarily caught off guard. At that moment, Golden Retriever yanks him and kicks Guoda down. Golden thinks the battle is over, but little does he know Guoda is underneath the car. In no time, Guoda pops back up and delivers a fatal blow to Golden Retriever. After the battle, Guoda parks by the roadside, about to breathe, when a gun presses his head. Old Sue corners Guoda at a cliff, poised to kill him. Suddenly, a gunshot bang. Blood spurts from Old's chest. Turns out, it's Susan making the decisive move during a key moment. Soon, the sheriff and the cavalry arrive, and all traffic victims are saved. Guoda and Susan live happily together. However, in a hospital, he spots something horrifying. The nurse wears black stilettos and has gang tattoos on her legs. She's also wearing heavy makeup, and weirdly enough, this doctor who's supposedly sick is now here looking a mess. As he puzzles, blood seeping through door cracks threatens him. He pushes the medical room door open. He just catches the fake doctor trying to hide a syringe. Seeing he's been caught, the imposter readies to strike.